Hey guys, Phoenix Spring Tower here. So, Kanye and his wife Bianca. So, a lot is being made in the press. Recently they've been in Italy, and apparently Kanye and his wife Bianca have been in Italy raising eyebrows about their outrageous wardrobe choices, to the point where it's been reported that Italy wants Kanye's wife Bianca arrested because she's dressed indecently. But they keep on reporting about Kanye's wife, and they keep on using the italics around her name, wife. So I just thought, let us do a reading looking into this relationship, just to see how genuine apparently the relationship is, or at least what is the soul vibe between them. Okay, so let's look into that. So spirit guides, guardian angels of the highest lighted frequency, please protect me and please protect the viewers of this reading. Please provide us messages of the highest frequency on the Kanye and Bianca situation and how Kim is involved. Only provide messages that could help our understanding of the situation and we could use for our life's journey and our spiritual development. Thank you very much. I'm picking up as I'm shuffling. What the messages that's coming through is that this reading that I'm doing now is sort of going to be a follow-on from my last reading, which I would link somewhere. And what they're saying is that Bianca and my Britney reading, apparently this is also a follow-on from my Britney reading, in which I'd said that Bianca is sort of, they're giving me the phrase container for Kanye's conservatorship. It's like she is there protecting him. They've known each other for a while as well. She's admired and liked him from afar. And I'm picking up very much that she is her own person as well. She is, what do I mean by she is her own person? Like she knows who she is. She has that sense of self, which she is bringing to the relationship. So if someone thinks that she's a hanger-on to Kanye, that's not what I'm picking up here. I'm channeling that she is her own person, in addition to being a Kanye. And she's an artist as well, and she admires Kanye's vision and artistry. Okay. Yep, star. Waiting for the star to fall. Okay, let's see. It's like this is Kanye. Kanye is planning, or this is the equivalent to him re-emerging. It's like what he did and those actions he did, and I did a reading on that, on his neo-Nazi statements and so on. I did a reading on that at the time, and at the time when it was very much in the press and highly contentious, I said that he did not regret what he did, and in fact I said that he did it on purpose. So when you think of someone losing, they said he lost 2 billion in one day or something like that, it was as if he knew what he was doing and it was a strategic move on his part. So they're confirming that reading, they're bringing that up again. It's like he wanted to be reborn, he wanted to re-emerge, he wanted to drop the identity and drop everything to do with his past. And that was the one way that he could see to do that. And again, as I said in that reading, and as I would say here, we as a channel, we do not condone any anti-anyone statements, or anti-Semitic statements, not anti-anyone statements, There's more than one way to pluck or skin a chicken, and spreading hate doesn't need to be one of them. All right, so let's see what else. Oof. Yep, there we go. Sorry, these just turned up in my deck, so let's have a look at them. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is genuine, actually. This relationship is genuine. But that's what I said. It's like Kanye wanted to be reborn. He wanted to leave everything that he knew of before. So spirit guides are just confirming what I was channeling. So, but it was as if he wanted to leave that. And I said this as well in my previous readings. Like Kim is saying she needed to divorce Kanye, but that's not the way around it was. It was Kanye who wanted to divorce Kim. It was Kanye who wanted to leave Kim. And he was prevented from doing that. Now, one thing that I had picked up in my readings as well, my previous readings on Kanye, was that they would have looked to plant stories about him. They would have looked to embarrass him in the press. And they would have also looked to question his ability to parent. that's something, or use the children against him. I remember I picked up that message when he was running for president. That's when I had picked up that message, and they're confirming this. In fact, they're saying that that is still going on, like in the press, because we have 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, so a lot of swords here. So there's a lot of turmoil and a lot of things being kept up in the press around his energy. But it's interesting seeing all this turmoil, but Kanye is coming up as a hermit. Kanye is coming up as a hermit, and Kanye is coming up as the world. Kanye is just like, he has checked out of all the confusion. So a lot of, according to the cards, a lot of what's being drummed up in the press with the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords is planted stories, is what they're giving me here against Kanye. So we have the World card, which is him being done, him just wanting to move on, and we have the Ace of Cups. So I picked up that the interestingly, this Bianca hasn't emerged yet, but Ace of Cups talks about a new lease of life. Ace of Cups talks about finding yourself again. It talks about wanting to pursue your passion again. It talks about freedom, is what I'm channeling here. And it's something, when Kanye left everything behind, it was something he was seeking. Look at him looking over at the Ace of Cups. It was just like he wanted to find that emotional fulfillment and that zest for life again. Right, let's continue. Spirit Guides, Guardian Angel, thank you so much for those messages. What else could you let us know about Kanye and the Bianca situation? What else could you let us know? They're telling me to make sure that I link all the readings I had done pertaining to these messages in the comments below. Yep, I will. I will. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like this. Ooh. Oh, boy. There's a double meaning behind this card. They're telling me this is Kim. And as I go on into the reading, the meanings of these cards will change. But look at this carefully. This is Kim. You know, giving the impression she is... They're telling me the impression is not the right word. But this is someone who wants to portray themselves as being self-sufficient, as being able to know it all, as being able to generate their own money, generate their own ideas, generate their own stuff, basically. But there is a deep insecurity here. There's a deep, I'm being told the word shame. I'm being told the word insecurity about the demise of their marriage. That's what I'm picking up here with Kim. Now, what I'm also picking up as well is Kim and Kanye's relationship as well was... You have someone who wanted to be the patriarchy. He wanted a traditional patriarchy setup. And that is something that Kim wasn't happy with either. So it was as if giving the impression that she's happy with it and she's happy with the setup that she had with him. But on her part, there was a lot of... just wasn't happy in it. Just wasn't happy with it in the marriage. Wanted more freedom as well. Okay, let's continue. Where is Bianca? That's what the reading is about. Thank you. Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, thank you nonetheless for this. What further messages do we have about Kanye and Bianca? This may not be about Bianca after all and finding love. We will see. I think it's about Kanye finding his happiness, finding his fulfillment, finding a new lease of life, finding freedom. That may not be Bianca just yet. It's interesting. This reading is about Kanye and Bianca, and we're not seeing her. We're not seeing her. Oh. Okay. All right, fine. There we go. So, you know, I was just like, we're not seeing her, and there she is. There she is. So, you know, I was channeling Bianca's energy, and I was saying that she's a person who knows who she is. She's artistic and all these things. There she is. She is coming through in this reading as the Empress. Wow. Now, believe it or not, Kim was coming through as a 6 of Pentacles. We have Bianca coming through as an Empress. Crazy. And it's interesting because when I did another reading, the Kardashians in readings, when comparing to other women, anyway, let me not say that just yet. Let's see. But this Bianca coming up as an Empress and coming up as an Ace of Wands. That's what I said with her. It's someone who is very secure in themselves, who knows who they are. They don't need to, whether she had the cameras on her, whether she didn't have the cameras on her, she'd be fine. Because this is fire energy, and fire energy talks, and fire earth energy talks about someone very grounded, someone very earthy. This is what I was saying. She's very grounded in herself. She knows who she is. Irrespective of whether she was with Kanye or not, she would be fine. All eyes would still be on her. It's like she has that je ne sais quoi about her anyway. Okay, fine. So I finally connected with Bianca's energy. It was what I was channeling before. Okay, great. Spirit guys, thank you so much for that. Let's continue. With the Empress energy, I'm also picking up on someone who is very much in touch with their divine feminine as well, who's very comfortable with their body, very comfortable with their sexuality, very comfortable with exploring sexuality as well, is what I'm also picking up on with Bianca. Yeah. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Oh my goodness, look at that devil under the deck. This is what I keep on saying about Kanye. We have the devil, we have the sun, we have the 9 of Wands. He is liberated. He made, I think they call it Uno, like a Uno reverse card, with a lot of what he was doing. He felt that he was trapped. He felt like he was trapped. He was trapped in a system. He was trapped in a way of doing things that they're telling me didn't work with his morality. It didn't work with his values. He wanted to change and he wanted something more. But he felt like if he couldn't find a way out, he couldn't release himself from it. So now, and it's interesting that this devil has come up next to Kim, basically, in this reading. And with the 9 of Wands, even though he's battered, he's bruised, he's managed all the barriers with the wands in the background that they placed to keep him in, he's managed to break through of it. So now he's really feeling that, he's celebrating, and this is him just enjoying his freedom. And it's interesting, the freedom has come next to the Empress energy. Spirit guides, guardian angels, realms. I'm being told intuitively as I'm shuffling that things are going to begin to turn against Kim. There is a feeling of, like, okay, before I go into that, Kanye has, with his wife Bianca, he has a number of projects that he's working on. He is completely rebranding, changing strategy, changing approach, changing everything. That's something with the Ace of Swords. That's something that's coming through thick and clear. People are lining up to do business with him. Again, believe it or not, they are. He's signing contracts. But he is going to do things differently now. He's going to do things much, much differently. And what the spirit guides are saying is that with Bianca's energy being the Empress and the Ace of Wands, it's like he has more support. He has someone who, and again, I should have said this before, all messages in this reading are alleged. Until proven fact, like he has someone who is more on his wavelength, who could be his muse, someone he could see as the Kanye rebranded, that he feels comfortable moving forward with. And I think Kim is seeing this and she's mourning that as well, sort of feeling like she's being left out. Okay, anything else between Kanye, Bianca, and Kim about the relationship? Okay, they're directing me more to Kanye and Bianca still. It's like Bianca gives Kanye space to just do whatever he wants to do. Page of Cups, so does this Page of Cups mean anything else? Yeah, Kanye is coming out with a bang. Eight of Pentacles. He's coming out with new stuff. They're intuitively telling me, because this Eight of Pentacles is coming up next to the Five of Cups, which is Kim's energy, is like Kim is very nervous and worried about this. How does Kim feel about Kanye and his new freedom? Because I'm intuitively channeling the messages. For you guys, I want it to be reflected in the cards. So how does Kim feel about Kanye and Bianca? Woo! Kim feels that she needs to prove herself. It's like Kim feels like she has something to prove, but with the moon card, she has to give the impression that she's not bothered by it. So it's coming through with the Knight of Wands. Kim feels that she has a lot to prove, so that's why she works as hard as she does, is what's coming through here. But this moon energy is really interesting. That moon is a hidden energy. They're giving me the phrase hidden agenda when it comes to Kim. Clarify this moon in terms of what Kim... Oh, there we go. Three of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. This is the thing that I got with Kim. It's like, this is Kim's energy here. It's a Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. About how she feels about this. This is a lot of betrayal, a lot of hurt, a lot of upset. Dare I say, what's wrong with me? That's the phrase that I'm picking up. Energy also happening here. Notice that there are 3 swords in the back. I am going on a limb and I would say Kanye, Pete Davidson, and there is someone else that she had a secret relationship with, Kim had, that we don't know about. That's also coming through here as well. There is someone else that she had a relationship with. And this is it, Page of Pentacles. This is what I'm saying. This is the way Kim feels. It's a neediness energy, but it's also a wondering of, do I have what it takes to be the success that I once was? That's another thing as well. There is a neediness. There's a sort of energy of, how could I either get back to where I was, or how could I maintain what it is I had? There is that sort of energy coming through as well. It's like she feels people since this have lost interest in her with the Page. Look at this guy looking really destitute and feeling shut out. I think people who once bothered with her don't really bother with her anymore. It's like they're telling me that they may have the press, but in terms of whether they have people and whether they have people's support, whether they have people's interest, like she can sense that is waning with this Page of Pentacles and Three of Swords. Okay, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, thank you so much. Anything else? They're telling me about the latest reality TV series which they had. Apparently the figures were not as good as they would have expected. High Priestess. Who is this High Priestess? Ooh. Oh gosh, High Priestess. I believe this would be Kris Jenner coming through here. The High Priestess and the Emperor energy. That's giving me Kris Jenner vibes. Guys, there is something with Kim. We have the Hangman and the Moon. It's something that's being put together in secret. I was told the phrase secret agenda when it came to Kim earlier on. And this secret agenda has come next to the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, which represented Kanye and Bianca. It's like there's going to be some strategy or some secret agenda which Kanye doesn't know of, which we haven't known of. And it's going to be with the Four of Wands. Now this Four of Wands let's see what this Four of Wands is. Because this Four of Wands is talking about stability. So this is talking about a strategy regarding someone's stability. So it could be that Kim may be coming through soon as being in a relationship with someone. It's some relationship planted story is what I'm picking up here with the Moon. Yeah. Or it could be like something of, that's what I'm saying. It's, there we go. Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like a planted story with the Seven of Swords. Someone negotiating something in the dark. With the Moon and the Seven of Swords. Whatever it is, if the Kardashian Jenner camp come out with something regarding someone being in a relationship, let's say getting married or settling down or portraying themselves to be the real deal or anything like that, and this is coming through against the Kardashians' energy, what they're saying is with the Moon and the Seven of Swords, like this is an agenda. It's them pushing an agenda. It's them pushing something. But apparently it's going to be successful by what these cards are saying. Or... yeah, Three of Pentacles. They'll be coordinating and working with people about this. Like it's something that they're planning to, when Kanye launches, it's something they're planning to either take the shine away or Kim is working on something. But I'm seeing it being family oriented or relationship oriented or something in that direction. There is something from one out of these camps that will be pushing towards that. Either pushing towards family or pushing towards relationship and family. I'm not, it could be pregnancy. I don't know. There's just something coming through here about that. So it's either like pregnancy and family or something that's oriented coming through from Kanye's side, and the Kardashian Jenners try to throw shade on that, or it's Kim's side coming through with something like to take the limelight or to take the press by storm, but it's, which they would do, they'd be successful at it, but it's not true and it's not genuine. Any final messages? Spirit guides, guardian angels, thank you so much for that. Any final messages? Any final messages? I don't believe so. I don't think the cards have anything more to say. No, the cards don't have. No, the cards don't have anything further to say, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on in future readings. Bye for now.